Sonic. Sonic. All of us got tails. Tails. And I'm gonna see what I got. Please don't be the spoiler one. What's at the bottom? It's
Tails.
There are 20. What are the odds?
Do
you want my Knuckles apples?
I don't. I got a second one. Let's see. Let's see this one. Jesus Christ. Only tails.
Oh.
Gotta love barbecue apple.
Don't do it,
The
man.
apples on their own, they're so gross.
How are they? How is it?
I'm not looking.
That's not bad.
No.
James, anyway, where are you?
You can show me.
Sonic 2. Sonic 2. Sonic 2. You don't fall. Sonic. I'm living in a pre-Sonic 2 world. And I'm excited. I'm trying to be quiet because we're still in the theater. I'm walking down a hallway. I was looking for one of the cardboard cutouts. This movie looks interesting. Yeah. That looks interesting. Anyway. Sonic 2. Yeah, not Sonic 2.
Okay.
Okay. Soon. That's all I can say at this point. Oh my god. Sonic 2.
Literally, we just see another spaceship. Tell me.
What'd you all think of Sonic 2?
I loved it.
It was
Tails
pretty
is the
good.
best
It's fun.
character.
I'm dying, but I'll talk about that in the spoiler part. I was losing my mind in the theater. I was shaking at points. I'll tell you what those are later.
Shoot 'em.
My faces were either or
They're just gonna hear me in the back. You're us in the background going, shoot him, shoot him.
Get him.
Yeah.
Get him, Mac. Get him.
must play as Star Wars. But Sonic, I'm so happy they're making a third one in the Knuckles series.
Go any faster.
Magnifique. 9 out of 10, I'll say. First Sonic was like 6 out of 10. It's just enjoyable. Enjoyable and good. This one? What do you think of Sonic 2?
I thought it was pretty good. I mean, should I give my honest thoughts? Like
Sure.
earlier?
Take a seat, I'll pull aside.
Pretty much, I think it was very good overall. I loved Knuckles the most. Idris Elba really gave it his all with that. And what's the girl's name? Rachel?
Which one?
The one that got married. Oh no, the one that got married, the sister.
Maddie's sister.
Yeah, she was great. She was fucking hilarious. My big gripe was that they either explained too much or too little, but you will have fun. It's very good. Stay around for the post-credit scene because, yeah. Oh, and not just going on the post-credit scene, but the entire final act is just, like, the final act is just very fun, very...
I lost it so much.
Yeah, even I was like, oh shit.
This guy hasn't even seen a Sonic before.
I don't know Sonic and I was freaking out, so
I'm so
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Sonic 2 was a great movie. Welcome to the review. This part will have spoilers, 100%. I have tried to film this like 4 times, and every time I just get so lost in pointing out like all the little details that I loved. I tried to structure it, it did not work. So I'm just gonna try and make it quick. Sonic 2 is endlessly enjoyable, and if you like Sonic, you will go wild because, oh my god. I'm going to assume at this point you've seen Sonic 2. At the end of the movie, the part where Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles are going against Eggman, and it's just like this like shot of just going all around them. They're all fighting robots and just talking and having a very Team Sonic conversation. It's done so perfectly. Like the directors are like, yeah, this is cool as hell, and you know it's cool as hell. So we're just gonna let it play for a bit so that you can you can just see it. Like then they run towards the Death Egg robot, and they're all like fighting, and it's like Knuckles picks up Sonic as a spinball, throws him into a robot. He bounces up and is taken by Tails, and then Tails throws him into something, and then like they're all just working together. It was so good. They had this beautifully illustrated like flashback of the Master Emerald where they talked about the 7 Chaos Emeralds. I lost it, cause hell yeah! It was so good. Just the whole movie, it was so enjoyable. The best parts of the first movie were taken to 1,000 with the sequel. Not everyone loves the human characters. I do personally, but not everyone loves them. But like, I loved Maddie's sister in the first movie, and in this one, she just goes ham. Like, all of her scenes are incredible. Her driving into something and causing an explosion and doing like the thumb across the neck. This is so good. And she's just funny. I really like the scenes of like Tika Sumpter, Maddie going around and doing stuff. And of course James Marsden, like just being a king. Dad of the year, James Marsden. I don't know where I'm gonna put this clip in, but I forgot to say it, and it's deeply important to me that I say this. My favorite joke in the movie, the one that made me lose everything, and I was laughing so hard in theater. Sonic and Tails come to the ring into the wedding, and it's revealed that everyone but like the main cast is a secret agent working for the government and for Gun, including the priest who opens his Bible to reveal a gun, and then as he closes it, he does the sign of the cross. And God, like they don't even focus on the last part. They go back to whatever, but he just still does it. That's the funniest thing in the world. I can't show it. It's just so, I was like, oh. All right, back to whatever I was saying. We've come to the point where if I had not already spoiled something for you, you must get out, because we're going to talk about the cool ass moments, the parts that had me freaking out in the theater because they were so awesome. So I'm going to start tame and build up. Number 1, Sonic and Knuckles fighting in the temple. It was in the trailers, but one part, I think a second of it was in a trailer somewhere, but there's a part where Knuckles is on the stairs and Sonic is zipping around faster than he is walking, which I really liked, bringing in that kind of like Quicksilver-ness back into this movie. But so he spin dashes into him and just launches him into the stairs and shatters the stairs, and instantly goes back up and then back down again, and he keeps wailing on him further and further into the stairs, and it's so awesome. It's one of the coolest things I've seen in theaters. The bit where Eggman has formed the Death Egg robot, Maddie, Tom, and Sonic are on the ground next to their destroyed car, and they are embracing each other, ready to face death as a family, as Robotnik is about to stomp down on them. And like, here's the thing. This is Sonic 2. It's a great movie, but I didn't think that it would get a lot of emotions out of me, that besides like screaming. I teared up at that. It was so nice. It was so sweet. And then of course, big spoiler, he goes supersonic! And it's the coolest thing in the world! This is the coolest thing in the world. I have seen these cutscenes from like Sonic Unleashed, just Sonic Heroes, everything, of Sonic going supersonic, and now I'm sitting in the theater, seeing it on the big screen. It's happening. The Chaos Emeralds go around him, and a glow bursts out, and he's just supersonic. He just looks perfectly like supersonic. Eyes red, hair going up. It was breathtaking. And he's fighting Eggman. He does the like toe tap thing, which I swear to God is taken from that 106 cutscene. I mean, Marza animated that and they animate the movie, so it could be a reference. He's bursting through the robot back and forth. Also, like the Unleashed thing where he's bursting through the ships. I knew that there was no way they were gonna implement that, but I was wondering if he was gonna go up to Eggman and be like, showing remorse, Eggman? But he didn't, because that'd be very weird and would not flow at all. Eggman falls to his death, presumably, and Jim Carrey said something about like retiring from acting, so I don't know if he just straight up died. But like, they leave it vague, so I don't know. But that was just cool as hell. Supersonic was great. I was worried for a second with Knuckles, like, that's not Sonic, it's not him. Because I was like, does this mean that like Supersonic is gonna be discouraged from being used because it's not Sonic? But him like just bringing down a chili dog is cool. I did find it weird the change of, both the change of how the Master Emerald was made and how the Master Emerald works. Because in the movie they say that it's like the 7 Chaos Emeralds form into the Master Emerald, as opposed to the games where it's the Master Emerald can control them, but they're all separate. And also the ability of like, when you have the Master Emerald, you can make anything real. So Sonic makes a chili dog, and Eggman builds his own, like a giant robot. I don't know how I feel about that. I think it's cool. Well, I was gonna say it feels a bit OP, but I guess Supersonic in general is OP, so what are you gonna do? I'm not sure about the Emerald thing though, because at the end of the movie, Knuckles is able to like put all the pieces back together into the Master Emerald, but when Sonic isn't Supersonic anymore, the Emeralds fly into the air. So I'm not sure if the Chaos Emeralds are in there, or if they're separate now. Because, I don't know, it feels weird to have all 7 Chaos Emeralds, like, still in the Emerald. Because then what's the point if you just have the Emerald? Are you just gonna break it every time? I don't know. But still, it was cool. And okay, when it cut to them in the field playing baseball, I legitimately, immediately was just like, Sonic gets to play baseball with his family, and last time he was playing it alone. It was so sweet, and it was just fun. I love, they were able to just like hang out and play, and we got that Team Sonic dynamic that I love, and they had that fight scene earlier in the movie of like, it's just a pan around Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles all fighting together, working with each other, and having just like the dumbest conversation and bouncing off each other, literally and figuratively. Now, post-credit scene, they introduced Gun into the movie, and I immediately was like, yes! Gun is here, and it's so awesome that they brought him back. I love that he's just the Olive Garden guy now. I'm so happy. I think I said to my sister or something, like, I hope that they keep that consistent, like just Olive Garden as a joke. Because it was very out of place, but that's the one product placement joke I thought was really funny. It was great, but so Gun is there in the post-credit scene, and they say they can't find a body for Eggman, but they read his file and saw Project Shadow, and they show him. They show Shadow, and I lost it. My roommate, who doesn't know anything about Sonic, also was like, yeah! Although, from what I've told him about Shadow's story, he just looked at me and said, I want to see the girl die. So that's a take. Sonic 3 is Shadow. Sonic 3 is SA2. I gotta make a video about that. I have to. I'm so pumped. I lost it. It was so good. And like, the fact that was in Robotnik's file, Gerald Robotnik is canon. Maria Robotnik is probably canon. It was just so good. Go watch Sonic 2. Oh, I love Sonic 2. It was so good. Thanks for watching. More Sonic videos to come. Or maybe some other weird stuff. You don't know what I'll do. I'm wily. Go see Sonic 2. Love you. Bye.